Hey there, fiddle friends and bluegrass buddies. It's Mike Mitchell here from the Floyd Music School and the Mike Mitchell Band with my monthly fiddle lesson for Bluegrass Unlimited magazine. As always, my thanks and appreciation to our fearless editor, Dan. Thank you very much for having me contribute a monthly lesson. And of course, thank you to all of you viewers. And please keep hitting a heart, hitting a thumb, writing a thank you, letting me know that this is valuable to you. It helps inspire me to keep these things happening. Now, I thought that we might go through something that all of us do kind of without thinking about it. At least I do it without thinking about it. I assume most of us do this without thinking about it. How we organize our bowing on a fiddle tune, not on a break, but on just a fiddle tune, an old time tune, a standard bluegrass fiddle tune. How do we organize our bowing to give maximum rhythmic effect? And I was working with a student, shout out to Lydia in North Dakota, who's a fine fiddler. She and I were working on Lonesome Fiddle Blues, and we were trying to figure out what Vassar Clemens's rationale was, or what his point of view was about rhythm. And we finally settled on, if you listen to him play Lonesome Fiddle Blues 5 times in a row, you'll hear 5 different bowings. So we began to kind of analyze what made sense for us. And you know what I said, let's use a really, really simple tune. Let's use Soldier's Joy. I'm going to play Soldier's Joy with varying, and I'm going to play it slowly. Try and keep track of the measures where I accent the first and the third beat, and the measures where I accent the second and fourth beats. And hopefully you'll start to get a feeling of balance. And yes, there is a PDF for this. For those of you who enjoy the PDF and the visual cue, the curved line is the slur, the sideways V is the accented or stressed or louder note. I'll do it as slow as I can, and I'll try to stay true to exactly what I wrote down here. Hey, good for me. I was able to do it, and I didn't improv or change one thing or add a double stop or a drone. I'm kind of proud of myself for holding it down that respectably. Let me start to walk you through this. I'm going to use what I call the yank and the recoil. It's also sometimes called a Georgia shuffle. It's pulling or pushing hard on one note and letting the recoil of the arm occupy the next 3 notes in a slur. I'm going to do that for the first 3 measures, or the first phrase of the A part. And that accents the first and third beats. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Now I'm going to use more of a standard, what I call a Nashville shuffle, which is 2 notes slurred, accented the third note. 2, 3, sorry, 2, 4, right? So on the first 3 measures, I'm accenting the 1 and the 3. On the 4th measure, I'm accenting the 2 and the 4. So there's this odd number, even number thing going on also. Kind of cool. Now, for measures 5 and 6, which is the repeat of phrase 1, we're going to go back to that Georgia. Now for the tag, la 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 la, we're going to do a combination of both of those bowings, those bowing phrasings. And the first one is that, accenting the 2 and the 4. And then let's slur the last note of this measure into the first 2 notes, giving us a Georgia. Cool, huh? Yeah, so we have 3 measures of accenting the 1 and the 3 with a Georgia bow, or the yank and the recoil, 1 measure of accenting the 2 and 4 with a Nashville, then 2 measures of accenting the 1 and the 3 again with a Georgia, and then 2 last measures accenting the 2 and the 4 with a combination of those 2 bowing styles. For me, that keeps it interesting and tries to keep everything equitable. The dancer gets almost an equal amount of attention on the downbeats and the upbeats. And that's got to be kind of helpful for their feet. I'm no dancer, but I imagine that always on the 1 and the 3's got to put people off balance, probably. So in my way of thinking, this keeps things really balanced out. Okay? Now, in the B part, let's turn it around and do it the exact opposite. Let's do 3 measures of accenting the 2 and the 4 with a Nashville bow. And in the B part, I like to do something in that sort of connector measure, the 4th measure of the part. I like to do something completely different. And on this one, since it's a really fast fiddle tune, I just thought, I'm going to go ahead and accent every beat and its half beat. Now, let's do accenting beats 1 and 3 with the Georgia. And let's put in a little fancy. We're gonna go back to accenting beats 2 and 4, but we're gonna slur a triplet. So yeah, the B part gets, those connector measures get a little fancy. Just makes it kind of musically interesting by the time we've reached the end of the tune, to put in a little something. So now we're going to go and do the same mechanism we used for the end of the A part at the end of the B part. Sorry. And there you go. I think that kind of really keeps everything equitable, and balanced out. It makes it more musically interesting. And if you haven't begun to do this, start listening to other fiddlers. Good fiddlers will do this. I don't know if they're thinking about it and planning it out, because I never do. And it was a challenge to think about this and plan it all out. I had a couple of stops and starts where I redid it. And I realized, oh wait, I'm not being equitable there. And I started to think about all of this balance in my rhythm. And honestly, I think all of us need to spend a lot more time thinking about our right hands. I really do. There's so much cool stuff we can do with our double stops and our triplets and positions and sliding and vibratos and all that stuff we can do with our left. There's so much we can do if we think about our rhythms with our right hand. So that's what's on my mind. I hope that you find some value in this. Again, let me know if you do. And as always, with any questions, Floyd Music School at Gmail. And please, if you haven't already, go over to the Floyd Music School YouTube channel. We've started a new channel. Piano lessons, guitar lessons, of course, a whole bunch of fiddle lessons, some banjo, mandolin, and give it a like. It's it's a brand new YouTube channel, and that's a lot of work. We need all the help we can get over there. Thanks again to everybody at Bluegrass Unlimited, and God bless you all. I'll see you next month.